Yo, what's up, guys? TheInsaneGamefreak here, and actually, Pokemon Best Wishes review episode 12. Good news, it actually got subbed earlier. I mean, most of you guys don't watch these reviews anyway. But for the sake of it, I'm gonna keep doing them. Yaza! Because I know a couple of you guys like them. Anyways, so episode 12. I'm not. What I've decided to do with Best Wishes that I didn't do with other series is that I'm not gonna really remember filler characters' names, because it's not really relevant, because half the time these characters don't re-show up anyway. So the Pokemon featured in this episode is Yabukuron. And I'm just going to talk about him for a sec because if you look at this Pokemon's design, which you probably see in the thumbnail for this video, he looks really fucking weird. And he doesn't look like a Pokemon. But the explanation for why he looks so weird is the same explanation for Voltorb and Electrode. He's trash that's mutated. Just like Voltorb is a fucking Pokeball that's mutated. That's all he is. He's mutated trash. Literally. Which is probably I think in a sense it's like issues region of Voltorb pretty much. Now the episode kind of starts out, Ash, Dental, Iris are walking, and they see these fucking kids with Yabukuron on the back of one of their fucking big wheels, and you got like this older lady and this younger lady fucking chasing after them, going, "Could you stop the kids?" And they're like, "Enemy troops spotted," and they're little kids, so they just throw fucking mud balls at them, and for whatever reason, Dental gets smacked in the face with one of these fuckers. Iris, being a wild chick, dodges, and fucking Ash gets nailed with one of these things. And as the kids drive past them while they're, stunned and confused and like, what the fuck is going on, one of these kids takes their hat. Now, if anyone knows about Ash's hat, everyone knows that Ash's hat is one of those big issues. Like, if you've seen season 1 of the Mankey episode, the Ash thing is a big deal. The hat thing is a big deal. The thing is, since it's not the same hat, he doesn't get pissed off. I don't even see him spaz. And I don't know if that's because he doesn't care that much about the hat, or if that's a sign of maturity. I mean, laterally, it's probably going to be he doesn't give a fuck about the hat that much. But still. Anyways, the episode starts, and you get an explanation of what the fuck's going on. Apparently, as I said, I don't really care about remembering the chicks' names because they really aren't important retrospect-wise. You have an old lady. She is the grandma of the younger lady, and the younger lady runs a goddamn daycare center which the fucking kids are from. The whole story is that the Yabukuron is something the kids found at a fucking trash dump because, it's mutated trash, so obviously it's hanging out at a trash dump. And they brought it back to school with them. But the thing is, stinks because it's trash, and obviously it's probably a poison type. So it stinks like hell, and the teacher tells the kids to get rid of it. The kids are like, "Fuck you. Yabukuron didn't do anything wrong, just because he stinks isn't the reason to kick him out." They have a disagreement. The kids say, "Fuck the teacher," and they take Yabukuron and run for the most part. And they also, and that's really how it correlates, and that's the issue right now. The whole point is to get these kids to let Yabukuron go. Even though Yabukuron's kind of chill with it, like he's enjoying the kids' company. And what they have decided they ended up doing is they built like a fucking trash fortress. And they called it something in Japanese. And it's probably the name of their little group. So I'm going to just call it the trash. I'm going to just call... God, I wish I remembered the name of that group. As I said, it wasn't relevant. But I mean, it's probably still not relevant. But they created like their little club. And they took the trash heap from the dump and built like this fortress. And Ash obviously is like amazed because... It actually is kind of amazing. You got kindergartens and they built this shit. Like if you see the picture of the shit, it's ridiculous. Ash is amazed. Iris makes a "you're such a child" joke, and at this point, Ash suggests, "Hey, let me go talk to them." And Ash goes over there to talk to them and gets captured. The reason why I say this is because it's kind of stupid how he gets captured, but at the same time, they're little kids, so I didn't really. It's like Home Alone kind of shit, like the way he gets caught. It's kind of dumb Home Alone shit. It's like they use Yabukuron's like smelliness to paralyze him in a sense, and then like throw fucking mud balls and water balls at him, and he falls into like a tire and gets stuck. Naruto's like, how the fuck did you get caught? So anyways, it gets caught. And literally, after that point, you just have the part of the episode where they're all making friends and shit. It's like he's supposed to be their captured enemy, and Ash starts being all nice and crab and gets his hat back the nice way, makes friends with all the kids. The kids never seen a Pikachu before because the issue region, like, I think that's just going to be a running thing with the issue region. Every character is going to be like, what the fuck, that's a Pikachu. And they were all playing with the Pikachu. It's just kind of, it's like a feel-good moment. Now, while this is going on, once again, Team Rocket's not fucking with Ash in them, so it's bugging me. Like, I want to know. They're like a fucking train station in their coats and shit. Some random operative, they don't even say his name, comes over there and gives them something that the boss sent them, which is a fucking meteorite. I don't know what it was. It looked like a meteor. It looked like a fake meteorite or a meteorite. And they say, and then he's like, I'll call you later with the details. And then that's it. Team Rocket, like this, the Team Rocket shit's bugging me. Like, I want to know what the fuck they're doing. What are they doing? They're not telling us anything. I want to know. I want to know. What do you want? I want to know. I want to know. So I can kick Team Rocket's ass. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Anyways, back to the Ash thing. So they make friends and whatnot, and they kind of converted Ash, and they call Ash like Big Brother, which explains the title up there. They call Ash Big Brother, which I kind of expected. Big Brother Ash, Big Brother 2, Big Brother 3, Big Brother Ash. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? I don't know. Anyways, they kind of convert Ash into seeing how it goes, and so the fucking kindergarten teacher lady goes over and it's like, I guess I'm gonna have to handle this myself. Kids, come down and stop the foolishness. And Ash is like, maybe we should listen to what they have to say. He's like, Ash, shut the fuck up. And Ash is like, okay. He's like, fine. If I can't do this peacefully, I'll do this with force. And she has a Pokeball conveniently, and it's oh god, it's that fucking deer Pokemon. I forgot its name. It's like Shinjaki. See, I don't remember some of their names, especially if it's not the Pokemon feature. And Fukuron is, featured. Is the shit this is about. So that's why I remember his name. But anyways, Ash is like, fine, I'll fight for the behalf of the kids and defending Pikachu and her Pokemon start fighting. Now the way the thing is built, their little fort, it's kind of like a fort, and then a ditch, and then the tree with the actual base in it. It's like the fort, it's like the shit, there's like an enclosing area. And while they're fighting, the enclosing area starts to break down and fall on them and shit. This is where they say, fuck the battle, and get the kids in the fucking treehouse because the shit's about to go down. And they all try to, like, block the shit from enclosing in there on them. And the teacher actually shows her love, and one of the main kids won't leave Fukuro alone, won't leave him by himself. Oh god, I forgot the Pokemon's name. That's horrible. It's horrible. Give me a second. I know his name, but it's gonna piss me off because I think I'm mispronouncing it. It's funny, I said it earlier in this review, but I blacked out. You don't ever need to folks. Never black out during a review. It takes away from the quality. That is a tip from me to you people. You people? What do you mean, you people? Why does everyone take that so offensively? Oh, God. Oh, why did they not tell me his name? What is his name? I'm on Cerebi.net, which I also have linked on my channel. So if you want to go to the site, just click Pikachu and Ash on the banner. Yabukuron. Okay, my bad. Yabukuron. Sorry. Anyways, so one of the kids won't leave Yabukuron alone, so he won't leave the ditch where Yabukuron is. And the teacher's like, for the love of God, get in the fucking treehouse. And something's about to fall on him, and she like goes, block, and she stops it from falling on him. And then they start seeing eye to eye. Well, at least he starts seeing why that she does care. And then, oh god, I just missed an important part of why the shit actually started. Actually, it's kind of a stupid part, to be honest with you. but I'll mention it anyway. The Mega Croco that you remember from a few episodes back with the whole sand bath crap, with the sunglasses, for whatever reason, shows back up, trying to start some shit with Pikachu and gets his ass whooped. It felt like a Team Rocket moment. When you see it, it feels like a Team Rocket moment. Don't know the point of that. But, anyways, so you have, but back to the, current part of the review. So the shit's about to close in, and everyone's like, oh god, I can't hold an Ash. Obviously, he's trying to hold it back along with, her Pokemon that hit the damn thing and caused the thing to start shaking in the first place. Yabukuron's like, I gotta protect these people, and start shooting out sludge bomb to knock the crap out of the way so it wouldn't fall on anyone. And then she sees that he is a good Pokemon. And I guess the bottom line is that at the end of the episode, it's kind of a filler, but there is one main point at the end, which is what I'm getting to. They see eye to eye. He lets him stay. She lets Yabukuron stay. And the funny thing is, the grandma's a dick, because the grandma says that he won't smell as bad when it's raised the right way. And it's just like, you're telling me we could have avoided all this crap if you would have just said it from the beginning, and I could have just raised this in the right way, and we wouldn't have even had these arguments. She's like, yep. I'm like, Grandma, what the hell? It's like, listen, if you don't do it the right way, it ain't right. It's like, it's something along those lines, and it's funny as hell. Just what she did was a dick move, in my opinion, but it's still funny. And the grandma thanks Ash by giving him a Pokemon egg. So I think I said that before. Someone asked me if Ash had a Pokemon egg. Apparently this is the episode he gets it. I didn't know that because the episode wasn't subbed, and I like to watch my episode subbed, and it just got subbed tonight, so yeah, my bad. He now has a Pokemon egg. I guess he's not catching that 6-1, I'm assuming. Which I guess is, alright. It's alright. Honestly, it's just a bullshit filler episode. It has its moments, but it's not anything truly interesting. Compared to last week's, this is not my favorite. This is like an alright episode. Like, if you watch it, it's like, it's just chilled. I think the only interesting thing I thought was the Pokemon egg, Team Rocket stuff, and the fact that Yabukuron is like Issues Region's Voltorb, where it's a mutated bag of trash. So, which explains why it looks so fucking weird. I was like, this is, like, I know a lot of people are complaining that Pokemon Black and White kit Pokemon don't look like, freaking Pokemon. So I was like, yeah, and this one, Yabukuron really doesn't look like a Pokemon, to be honest with you. The anime kind of helps you see him more as a Pokemon, but he's like a fucked up version. He's literally Issues Region's Voltorb, and I probably won't be using him in the game. I'll probably use Dorizu in the game, though, because he looks badass. I might, in Ishimai, which is Dinto's new Pokemon, I might use him, because he looks fairly interesting now. Especially if he has an evolved form. I don't know if he does or not. But the episode's alright. I'm not going to rate him, but I'll say it's average. It's average. It's not anything crazy awesome. It's not anything crazy boring. It's just an average fucking episode. Hopefully we get out of that rut. And I think next week's introduces one of the characters that's going to be in the game. That's in the game. What's that chick's name? Belle, I think is her name. The chick with the blonde hair and wears like the fucking dress and shit. Also, I guess I should put as a side note, at the end of the episode you see something interesting. Well, I've heard something interesting on Cerebi.net. Apparently, they're doing an hour-long special next year in February with like a quick side story with Ash. I mean, not Ash, but Dawn and Brock. Which kind of annoys me because I don't like Dawn at all. Like, out of the girls of this freaking... Out of all the girls of Pokemon, she's like the most... She's the worst. Out of the main chicks, anyway. I guess that was something cool to note. And that is my review, guys. Let's gameplay to win. Tell me what you guys think. Peace.